Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna do another s'more. It's an Easter s'more. It's just so cute. I had to do it, you know, since it's the Easter. We're doing Easter decorating, and I promise this is gonna be the last s'more butt that I make. But it was just so cute not to do it. And plus you can add it to your other like little bunny butt that we made in the last tutorial, because these bunny butts are just like, they're so cute. I love them. This one is 100% dry. It don't take, the air dry clay does not take long to dry. And that's why I like the air dry clay. But I just want to say that I told you guys in the last video that I saw this bunny butt on Pinterest. And I've seen a couple of versions of it. And I want to give credit to Made by Esmeralda. I don't know if you guys know of her. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she's on Instagram. She basically just sells her stuff on Etsy. But she has some really pretty, like her pictures and everything are so nice and clean. And her designs are like perfect. They're really cute. And she made hers in February. So I'm going to give her credit for this bunny butt. Even though I've seen other people do it, she did it first. So she's going to get my credit. And also, guys, I'm going to post, excuse me, I'm going to post a link to her Instagram and her Etsy shop in case you guys want to purchase anything from her Etsy shop. And once you go on her Instagram and you see her, like her work and her pictures, they're so clean and neat. And she has like original designs and stuff. And if you don't like making fake bakes, you might want to buy some from her. Okay. So we are going to make this. We're going to make a chick butt. Because look how cute this is. Look at how cute this is. And look, I made one in white too. It could be a chick butt or a duck butt. I don't know. I just had to make both of them. Because, like, look how cute. Like, I'm not really like a whimsy person. But these are cute. And I'm going to start doing more whimsy because why not? But look how cute these are. And they will go so... On your tier tray, you have duck butts and bunny butts. So we're going to make this. This is so easy. It's basically the same way you do this. Just the back is going to be different. And, of course, the colors are going to be different. You can make it whatever color you want. Either you want to make the chick or you want to make a duck. Whatever. Okay? So let's get to it. Oh, no. I can't get to it just yet. I want to give a shout out to my girl, Jackie Walker Gibson. She is one of my followers on Facebook. Well, I think she follows me everywhere. But she was the one who gave me this idea. She made the bunny butt. And then she goes, Cindy, I made a duck butt. And I said, girl, let me see the duck butt. And she let me see it. And I fell in love with it. And I asked her if I could make it on my YouTube channel for you guys. And she said, sure. So here you go. This was not my idea. It was one of my followers' idea, and she just let me share it with you guys here. And so I just want to give a shout out to Jackie. Jackie does not have a YouTube channel, and she's, like I said, she's just a follower. But in December, I had a cookie decorating class, a paid group, and we used the candy corn cutter to make our Christmas cookies. I showed you those before. And man, these girls were coming up with their own designs. And Jackie was one of the ones coming up with a whole bunch of other different designs that I didn't make in the tutorial, but she shared. And she was awesome. So this is Jackie's idea. So let's get to it. So basically, you're gonna do the same thing that you did with the, I gotta get my Teflon sheets out because, you know, you guys know I like using my little Teflon sheets. You're gonna get your cookie dough base to make your s'mores. Like, you don't need any molds or anything for this either. And again, you guys asked me about, excuse me, about my cookie dough. So this is, I always tell you guys what this is. This is air dry clay. It was white. It was white, and I took some classic caramel, apple barrel classic caramel, and mix some in here with my white, and that's how I get this cookie dough color. Okay, it looks like raw cookie dough, and that's how I make this color. Okay, and this is my favorite. I like to start out with this base when I make the cookies. I mean, it's just like, you know, you're making real cookies, but I don't know, I just like this color. It adopts well. And then what I do is I dry brush it with some more classic caramel, and that's how I do that. So it looks like cookie-like, you know what I mean? So I think I took up too much clay. I don't need that much. So we're just gonna roll it out. I got the 2 sticks. That's how thick I want it. 2 stick layers. And we just gonna roll this out. So these bunny butts are so cute. I just love them. Try to roll this out a little bit. And then you're just gonna cut out 2. I like to, because I don't feel like re-rolling this again if I don't have to. And I'm just gonna take this. Always remove this part first. Oh, I didn't use the water method. Let's see if it comes out. Okay, it comes out. It came out a little. I showed you on the last video the use a little bit of moisture, like a wet wipe or something, and hit the edges so that the cookie comes out a little easier. But this one seemed to come out just fine. And then you're gonna get your little, where is my stick that I like? I done broke my little favorite stick last night on a live. But you're just gonna take your stick. It don't have to be this. It could be a toothpick, whatever you have, and you're just gonna go straight down. That's how you're gonna make your cookie. And you're just gonna use the tip to make your dots. Make it look like a graham cracker. Do the same on the other side. I didn't make any beforehand because I didn't want the clay to start shrinking before I was done anything. So I did not make any beforehand. And then I'm gonna get my tool, if I can find it. I don't know why I didn't lay everything out, because when I ouch. Oh, come on, tool. Where are you? But anyways, I'm just going to like dab up the, you don't need a tool. You could just do it just like this. And because then we're going to go behind it with a toothbrush. So right, and then you get your toothbrush. What is going on here? Where is my toothbrush? Where's my stuff now? It's right here. And just, I don't like doing this because you know that I don't like doing this because it mashes up. It kind of distorts the shape, and I don't like it. That's why I like the one with the little whisk thing that I had. I don't even know what it's called. It's called a feather brush. It's called a feather tool. Not a brush, because it's really not a brush technically. And then you're just going to give your cookie some texture. And you're going to put it to the side. And then you're going to do the other one. I know we did this before, but sometimes people don't see the video that I made before and they only see this one. So I need to go through the whole process. So whoever comes and sees this sees the process from the beginning to the end. Okay? That's the reason why I go through the whole motion. Because some people be like, oh, can you show me how you did this, this, and that? I mean, or do you have a tutorial on this and that? And then I'm like, I give them the link. Because they don't like look through all the videos. They just look, like, sometimes it just shows up on your page. You know what I mean? Like, as you are looking at YouTube, it'll recommend the page. So sometimes they don't even know about my page. So they'll just see the video that maybe like the latest video I posted or something, but not see the ones before that. And that's okay. Because that's my job, right? To show and teach what I'm doing from the beginning to the end. I don't like to shortcut because somebody might miss it. Or maybe you didn't notice something in the last video that you noticed in this one. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. So now we got our 2 biscuits. Well, not biscuits. Our 2 let me put my clay. Our 2 graham crackers. And now we're gonna get some chocolate. We're gonna put down some chocolate. Close up my. I'm only gonna make 1 because it's the same process. You just make it either yellow or white, whatever color you want. I'm gonna make a yellow one, but first I'm gonna cut out a little bit of chocolate out of this chocolate clay right here. And if you guys need chocolate, I'll leave the link down. I always say down. Oh, well, it is down under the video. And y'all could get some from Designs by Yanita. She just got a whole shipment in, so she has every color that you could want. And y'all go show her some love. Tell her I sent you. She sells on Facebook, so you gotta send her a DM and she will send you an invoice. Okay, but I'll leave all that info down below. So we got our chocolate part. Like I like to paint these first, but like I told you, because I don't want it to shrink up. Because the thing, this is it. Like, say you make, all right, let me explain something to you. Say you make these first, right? And then you let them sit there and dry. And then you come back like, I don't know, an hour or 2 later. And you cut this out just now, like a fresh cut. And if you try to put it on there, it's not going to be the same size because this has already started to shrink. Once the air hits this, it just starts shrinking. Like the moisture in the clay starts drying out and it becomes firm. It becomes hard and firm, okay? And it's not going to size up. This cookie cutter shape is no longer going to be the same size as that because it already shrunk up. It constricted. It's already, you know, drying out. So it's not going to be the same shape. That's why I like to do like wet on wet clay, so that it could dry all together, because then you're going to have to make adjustments to it and all that good stuff. So that's a little air dry clay tip. See, like right now it fits perfectly on here. It fits perfectly. I don't have to make any adjustments to it. I don't have to squish the corners in so it can fit on top of the cookie and all that stuff. So, you know, if you decide to make your cookie, I suggest that what you can do is put it together and then come back after it's dried up a little bit and airbrush it. You don't have to do it like how I'm doing it right now. I'm just doing it this way because I'm showing you on the video. But you can let this dry 100%, then come back and air dry, dry brush the color on the graham cracker, okay? Because, you know, when I first started using air dry clay, I was like, what is going on here? And then I'm just like, okay, well, the clay is shrinking. Because that's what it does. It shrinks when the air hits it. As soon as air hits it, it starts drying out. Constricting. Okay? So make sure, see, like, look, you see this? I remember we cut this out of this. And look, it fits right over it with room. There's room left over. You see that? There's room left over because it's drying out. It's dried out. This one is even more dry than those because I just made those. This one is really dry. So look, I'm just, you know, just want you guys to be aware that when you make your cookie, try to finish it at one time. And then you can always come back, and if you have to paint it or if you have to do something to it, you can do that. So I'm going to get me some yellow so I can make the little duck part. And I don't need a lot, but I want to make sure I get. So this is the clay. It's by Designs by Yanita. If you need to get something like this. Okay? Go check her out and support her. So make sure you condition your clay. Make sure you get it nice and take a piece to the side. You don't need a big, I don't think that's probably too big. But make sure that you get all the cracks out. If you have a crack in it when it dries, if you have like, well, this one is pretty good, but if you see like a little crack in it and you don't fix it when you let it dry and it starts pulling the air out, the crack is gonna get bigger. Okay, so make sure that you don't have any kind of like cracks or blemishes or anything like that, because that will definitely crack. So make sure you look out all around it and you know, don't have it, let it have any cracks. So I'm just gonna put that on top of there, push it down a little bit, make sure that it's sticking to, and that's good. And then I'm gonna take my other graham cracker. Now make sure you look, see, because I was gonna have, my line was gonna be all jacked up right now because y'all know I be doing stuff. Turn the cookie over and make sure your lines are going the right way, okay? Because in one of the cookies that I did last time, the lines were not facing the right way and it was weird. All right, so there you go. There you go. And now we're gonna do the little feather part. I think I got too much clay here because I don't need that much clay. So I'm gonna put this over here for a minute. And then you're gonna get your ball started. And you're gonna do the teardrop. You're gonna make a teardrop again. Right? And just get the shape going. And you're gonna get let's see, where, like a toothpick or something, and you're gonna make these lines like this. You're just gonna go like this. Is the one I broke last night on my live. I'm just gonna use a toothpick because I don't got time for that. And you're gonna go like that, and you're gonna go on this side and put it in like that. Oh no. Now the toothpick wanna get stuck on the And then you're going to do another one right underneath. Just to make it look like a little feather. And then you can shape it up a little bit if you want. And then I'm going to give it some texture. Where is my texture tool? I'm really like frustrated right now. Oh, here you go. Over here is in the wrong place. That's why I can't find it. So I'm going to just give it a little. Let me put it down and give it some texture. I mean, you could do it however you want. You got a toothbrush, you want to flatten it down, give it some texture. Go around the little edges. That's totally, do it however you want. Don't have to be the way I'm doing it. And then you're going to take your little tail and you're just going to put it like right on top. Like that. Maybe I might have made it too big, but it's okay. Right? There go your little tail, and you can come back with your toothbrush. Because sometimes the air dry clay, it when it starts settling back up, it like smooths out. So all your texturing goes away. And sometimes you gotta keep on trying to keep the texture, the look of the texture going. So now we're gonna get a little bit of orange. A little bit of orange. Not that much. I don't need that much. I think I might need a little piece more. Right? And then let's move this over here. We don't need this right now. We don't need none of this. Maybe I could use this or this. That's fine. So then you're going to take your orange clay. And you know I like to roll it like this. Just so I could get like an even, even though this don't look too even. I think I have too much clay. Let's try it again. So I like to roll it out like into a little log. Try to even it out as much as I can, just so that the feet even. And then you're gonna roll it into a teardrop again. You're gonna flatten it out. And then you're gonna do the same thing you did for the rabbit feet. You're gonna go like that and like that. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put two little lines like this, and then I'm gonna come and go like this, just so it could have a little, look a little different than a bunny butt foot. And then you're gonna come and you're just gonna put it on there like that. Make sure everything is touching. And then you're gonna take the next foot, or what you call these? Yo, guys, you know I am terrible. So then you're gonna do the same thing. Just go like that and like that. Do the two lines and come like this and like this. And you're gonna put that one on there on the other side. Okay? And there goes your duck butt. Now you just gotta paint the top. So we're gonna paint this real quick. Like I said, you can let it dry and then do this process, but I'm gonna do it while I have you guys here with me. This is what I use, Classic Caramel by Apple Barrel. I got me like one of these stencil brushes. This is what I like to use to do my dry brush. Just put a drop down to start. Pick some up with your brush. And you're going to take most of it off. Okay? And you're just going to go hit the edges. Try not to hit the yellow part. Let's move this over here. Very lightly. Try not to, you know, squish your clay too much. If you decide to do it while it's wet, which I don't recommend, let it dry a little bit. Let it get a skin. And then go in and paint it. Okay? You don't need that much paint on your brush. Very lightly. So you could have like a realistic cookie look. And if you don't, if you don't like this color, you know what other color is good? Territorial Beige. It's just a little bit darker. You can try that if you don't like this color. This is my favorite color. I like to color my dough and to do my dry brushing. It's the one that I've stuck with for the longest. There you go. And then you're going to do the same thing on the bottom, okay? Until you cover the whole cookie. Because the bottom needs some too. And if you want, you could hit under here on the edges. But like I said, let it dry. Because see, I'm putting pressure on it and it's starting to cave. The cookie is starting to bend. And that's not what we want. So I'm going to let this one dry a little bit. But let it dry. Even tomorrow. Let it dry. And then hit it with the dry brush. Okay? Trust me. Been there, done that. All that good stuff. And then this is what you're gonna have. You're gonna get these cute little bunny butts. Bunny butts. These little duck s'mores. And of course you can put I use slick paint to put around as the melted chocolate. You can do that if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. I like the way the melted chocolate looks, so that's why I put it on there. But see, that goes with, you can put this on your tier tray like that. And now you have your cute stack of butts. I'm over here, I'm thinking, I'm like in another world, but yeah. So there you go, guys. Go make you a duck or a chick butt. I don't know. Just say it. You know, it's funny to me, but, and it's cute. So y'all go out and make y'all some of this. Some of these little duck butts and bunny butts and all that good stuff. And put it on your tier tray. The thing that cracks me up is that you see how small this looks compared to that? These will shrink down to that in a couple of days. So, you know, just let your s'mores stay out in the air, and they will shrink and be just the same size as this one, even though they look a little bit bigger right now, but they will shrink up after some time. See how big this one looks compared to them? Look how big this one looks. This is, you can tell this one is already starting to shrink. And look, well, this one is over a week old, so look how small that one is compared. Let's compare to all of these. I just want you guys to see how they shrink up. I just made this one. I made this one a couple of days ago, and this one was made last week. So you see how the sizes change? That's because the clay is drying out. So, and it's soft right now, but it will get, look, it will get hard. It will eventually get hard. It does not stay soft. It will eventually dry, and it's going to get harder than this as time goes on and all the air dries out of it. It will be really nice and firm. Anyway, guys, so I hope you like this, and I want to give a shout out again to Debbie Walker Gibson. This was her idea, and she let me share it with you guys, and I think it's like the cutest thing ever, and I had to do it. And the next tutorial we'll do something else. I'm not really sure. I have a couple of ideas, and we shall bring them to life. So until the next video, please comment and like this video, share it, and if you want to make a donation to the page, you can always hit that thanks button. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, there's also that opportunity too. I would really appreciate that. But if you can't do any of those things, I would really appreciate it if you just like this video, leave a comment. An emoji is just fine. I'll appreciate that too. And if you want to ask a question or if you have a comment, I'm open for that too. Okay, guys? So until the next video, stay safe, stay healthy, keep crafting. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.